And with Nancy, I'll turn it over to you. Thank you.
Thank you, Congressman. And Charlie, I'll reiterate the same message. I want to thank you for your leadership in the bipartisan nature of this bill. This is not the first time that Charlie and I have worked together on legislation. We've done it multiple times now this year, and it's a rare sighting in Congress, especially when we are just so divided and our nation is divided. And this is one small way that we can make a big difference in bringing people together. And I'll tell you, my office has received calls from both progressives on the West Coast and conservatives on the East Coast about this issue, and they're all in agreement that this is something that they care about. It's an issue that many Americans care about, and this is not a Republican or Democrat issue. This is an American issue. This is a human rights issue. And I want to thank Britney Spears too for her courage when she had her hearing and got to the microphone and told her story. This is a woman who's been working almost every year that she's been in a conservatorship, and the abuses that she detailed within her conservatorship. And there have been abuses in these situations long before she ever topped the charts. But what she had an opportunity to do is bring to shine a light on those abuses with everyday Americans. And her situation is a nightmare. And if it can happen to Britney Spears, it can happen to anyone in this country. There are approximately 1.3 million people in conservatorships. We know that on the onset, they're meant to do good and not do harm. But in some cases, like in her case and many others across the country, abuses do happen. The system is not perfect. And this is one small step in the right direction to work together and to do a better job for those individuals in conservatorships. And one of the stories that I heard when she was detailing the horrors of her conservatorship, and I'm a mom of 2 young kids, I'm a single mom, but the IUD they made her place inside her body, that's a human rights abuse. Those are things that we see going on in communist China. Those are not things we should be seeing here in the United States. And to allow individuals who are in abusive conservatorships, or what they believe to be abusive, to allow them simply the right to petition the court and petition a judge to have an individual who is in charge of their conservatorship, a public guardian, that has absolutely no conflict of interest, financial or otherwise, to give them that basic right, to give them that opportunity to improve their situation. And she's just one of countless others that are in this system and that are long forgotten. And we don't want to forget these individuals. They are humans. They have rights just like everybody else. And really, that's at the end of the day what this is all about. And I want to thank Congressman Crist for his leadership once again, and working together at a time when so few people really do. And it's just tremendous to be a part of this. And then for the individuals who are making statements today after us, I want to thank you too for your courage to come out publicly and tell your stories and your experiences to educate all of us on what's really truly going on in conservatorships in the United States. Thank you.